Aloha everyone, welcome back for another episode of Orchids in Paradise. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who are tuning into my channel for the first time, mahalo for stopping by. My name is Kelly and I am an orchid lover from Hawaii. So I have been missing from my YouTube channel for a while because I have been really busy, but I have a good reason, and that is because I have been getting ready for the Kunia Orchid Show. And today is setup day. So I have been busy all day. I was responsible for, well, not just myself, but Jonathan and I, and a bunch of our members from the Mililani Orchid Club were putting together our display table, which I will show you guys a bit later. And I'm also a vendor once again this year. I know you guys can hear the screaming. We are set up in the high school gym at Lelehua High School in Wahiwa. So it is a bit noisy, but this is the only opportunity that I have to do this preview video. So I'm gonna do my best, guys, to get through this video, just to at least give you guys an idea of what is going on. I'm also supposed to be interviewing Mr. Ken Ching, the president of the Kunia Orchid Society, because he is gonna tell us about this year's show. But he is a little busy right now. So let me walk around. I'm going to show you guys some of the vendors' booths. If you guys are here on Oahu, come and visit us, even though it is pouring rain and it's supposed to rain tomorrow and Saturday as well. But please don't let that keep you from this amazing show. We have beautiful orchids on display as well as some for sale. So I'm going to start with my booth because it's right here. I am not quite done. I still have one more load to bring in tomorrow morning, but I do have some really pretty stuff like this, which is really interesting because they are seed grown. So I'm going to show you guys, even though this is the same orchid, I'm going to show you how you can get different flowers when they are grown by seed. So this one looks a little more yellow. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's really loud. The one in the back, a lot more color to it, more purple. Look at that deep purple lip. And again, this one right here, not as much color to it. The petals are a lot more pale. The lip isn't as dark. So you never know what you're gonna get when you get a seedling. And Jonathan, my friend Jonathan, who's also a vendor here today, he also ordered some of these, and he had one that was really, really pretty pink spotted. So you just never know what you're gonna get. So I recommend getting multiple of these. You can never have too many. Moving right along, I have some Jaiho Queen. And here's a really cute Cattleya species. Look at how tiny the plant is. And this is blooming size. So Cattleya alaorii. Here I have some Hilo Ablaze, Hilo Gold. And this one, guys, if you're gonna get one orchid, if you only can afford to get one or you only want one, I would recommend this. It is like, I haven't seen it bloom, but all of the videos and pictures that I've seen of this orchid, I am so in love with it. Dendrobium rosy cluster. These have been so popular that I brought in a lot. So if you guys want one, let me know. If you're not able to make it to the show, I will put my information on the screen as well as in the description box. You can contact me. But if you're able to make it to Lelehua High School, we are going to be here tomorrow and Saturday. And again, I will put the information for the show on the screen. So these came in a few days ago in bud and they have since opened. Beautiful Cattleyas. I only have a few of these. If you guys want it, you gotta come down and pick it up. Back there, I have amazing Thailand Gold Star. Again, just a few. Here we have some POT Fairyland. And these are all compact growers, guys. Blooming size, but they're compact. See, these are already in spike. Look how compact these plants are. And this is Kiyoguchi Happy Field. Beautiful cluster flowers, yellow with red. So I have in front of me Dendrobium smiley eye. Again, blooming size. Some of these actually bloomed already. Like the shipment that I brought in, some of those were in bud. These currently I don't see any buds, but they may be blooming anytime soon. Right next to it, I have Dendrobium spectabile aria. I only have 2 of these. So hopefully if you guys want it, you're the lucky one that gets it, because like I said, I only have 2. I have several large, very large size cattleyas. I have more cattleyas to come tomorrow. Different varieties. One right here is Dream Spinner, Volcano Queen. These are not in bud right now, but they are all blooming size. And here we have Joy Sakabe. And this one just bloomed recently. Really, really pretty. Large flower. Fragrant. And I believe this one is... So this one right here is Dick Smith Paradise. Beautiful colors. I also have honohonos available in 4-inch pots, as well as these large ones in wooden baskets. So come on down, guys. Get your honohonos. Okay, let's take a walk this way and visit my friend Jonathan of Mauna Understory. He went off this year.
I'm not living life very aloha right now.
Check out his booth, guys. He has like this big area in front of the stage with like 5 tables or more.
I got bonus tables in the back.
He has tables in the back. He has plants on the stage.
Plants on the floor.
This is an explosion of orchids.
I brought my whole farm.
Anything special you want to show our viewers here today?
This, to me, listen, this is not even my favorite kind of stuff, and maybe it's not that special overall, but I really love these.
Okay, show me what you got.
These ones, Dendrobium Suck the Blue 707.
I love this.
I love it. I don't
It
really
is
care
pretty.
about Dendrobiums, but look at the really
I
deep
like the
purple
outline
and the white
and the
outline
color.
is the killer
Yes,
for sure. I
yes,
love the white
yes.
outline.
That small detail makes a huge
I
difference.
agree, because if it was just purple, I think okay, whatever. But the
Yes.
it's bright white. It's very white
Yes,
outline.
it really stands out.
So I got 11 left. I already have one pre-held,
Okay.
and we're not even.
And how
open
much
for
are you
business.
selling these?
$35.
$35,
That's
guys.
a deal, man.
Come on down and get them.
Huge plants. A couple of them get double spikes. I don't even charge extra for that.
By the way, minimal editing in this video.
No editing.
Yes.
So I guess I gotta watch what I say.
Yes, he has to be very careful. So Jonathan has a lot to choose from, guys. So like I said, come on down. If you are here, come on down. Check us out Friday and Saturday. Do not let the weather scare you.
Weather schmather.
Oh, here's another one.
Some
Oh,
good paths.
that is cute.
2 blooms for the price of 1, not charging extra.
That is really cute. Anything else?
Got some.
And Jonathan's been here all day.
I've been here all day.
I was here in the morning. I left. Came back.
Got some Vanda miniatas in bloom.
Oh, cute.
Very cute.
Adorable.
Adorable.
And he has pictures, by the way. Yeah. If they're not in bloom, he has pictures. Okay, he has to hunt in his sea of orchids. I like that. What is that in front of you? No, the one in flower to your left, right there. What is that? Oh, pretty.
Here,
Okay, what's this?
here, rustic spots right here.
Oh, rustic spots. Okay.
Okay, now, it's not much to look at
Right now.
as is. It's a miniature, blooming size. Tuberolabium cotoens.
Oh,
Okay,
That
cute
is
miniature,
cute.
very fragrant, very sweet. I
very
like it.
sweet smelling. Okay.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
And blooming size, you said?
Blooming size.
Blooming size. Awesome.
Easy.
He
And
also is selling tea leaves.
I got all the tea leaves.
Bunch of tea
I
leaves.
got all my Orchideros hybrid seedlings. I got bigger Orchideros ones. I assume you do too.
Well, I don't have them with me right now, but I will be bringing them tomorrow.
Okay, they'll be here.
So, yeah. So my booth is over there, and then Jonathan is right here, and Penny and Henry will be right here. They're not done setting up yet, but she has some beautiful Dendrobium amethystoglossum, some really big ones in spike. I love those. She won Best in Show with her amethyst 2 years ago here at the Kunia Orchid Show. Oh, I thought you were grabbing something else. Okay.
Leaves.
Okay. I love this Cattleya. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
White with purple and yellow lip.
Nice.
Very
smell.
pretty. Okay, so even though Penny and Henry aren't here, I will show you guys some of the plants that they brought. Huge amethystoglossum. Then look at all these spikes, guys. And I see a vanilla plant, a variegated vanilla plant. And some honohonos. And I'm sure Penny is bringing a lot more tomorrow. So they will be here tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. More vendors down this way. Lots of different plants. So much that I can't show you guys everything, but I will show you some of the ones that are in bloom. Look at this. Really pretty. The lighting is not... That does not look clear. I'm trying to get a nice clear shot of this flower, guys. That looks pretty good, I think. Let's see, anything else in bloom? I see, I think this is a Frosty Dawn. Oh, Dawn Marie, I think. Can't quite see the tag. Oh, I see something really pretty in the back. Looks like a nobile type dendrobium back there. I love those colors. Oh, and check out that Vanda. Look at that Vanda, guys. I'm pretty sure Mel entered this last year. I remember seeing that Vanda because I was so impressed with the colors. Such a cool combination of colors. Anyways, this is Mel's booth. Moving on. Another vendor right here selling some honohonos and phals. I see some cattleyas. Another vendor here selling some cymbidiums. And I believe this is the Renanthera Red Dragon. Is that Sologeny? That looks like a Sologeny. Really large plants. Some Anthuriums. Dendrobium nobiles. This is, I call them Dendrobium aggregatum, but I believe the name is now Lindleyi. Either way, I absolutely love this orchid, one of my favorites. Several of mine are now in spike, but I'm kind of hoarding mine. Anyways, beautiful nobiles here. And this is a chain orchid. Let me know when you're ready. Mr. Ching, let me know when you're ready. Cannot hear me. You ready? Okay. Here we have the Country Store fundraiser for the Kunia Orchid Society. Lots of different donated items, plants, pots, beautiful wooden baskets, handcrafted by one of our Kunia members, Randy. He makes beautiful wooden baskets, and he actually was a speaker at the Mililani Orchid Club, I think last year. And I did a video of him demonstrating how to make these baskets. So check that out. If you guys are interested in learning how to make it, go and watch that video. They also have orchid bark for sale, and I think I see fertilizer, plant clips, perlite, bunch of different things. So here is a holding area. If you guys come shopping here, you buy a bunch of orchids and you're not done shopping, you can leave your plants here, continue shopping, come back and pick them up later. So that's a great option. You don't have to lug your plants around with you guys around the whole show, because it does get busy. So just remember, keep that in mind. You can come and drop your plants off. They will hold it for you, and you can come back and pick them up when you're done. Just don't forget. So another vendor, I believe this is Matt's booth. He is selling some Renanthera monachica, some Angrecums. Wow, some really cool stuff. I don't know what this is, never seen this, but it's really cute, guys. Vanda falcata. So Matt likes species. He also has Hilo ablaze, Zygonesia. Ooh, variegated, nice. Matt has some really cute orchids. Some mounted stuff. Yep, here is his tag, or his sign. Matt's Botanics. Oh, look at this, guys. This is cute. In flower. It is really hot in this gym right now. Dendrobium mini snowflake crossed with Dendrobium Roy Tokunaga. Sorry guys, I am right where the kids are practicing, I guess. Really loud. Okay, so we have another vendor here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This vendor is selling what looks like seedlings and some flask, some mounted orchids, and also orchids in baskets. Sorry guys, it is so loud in here, but I won't have time to record tomorrow, so this is the best I can do. I apologize. So these are cymbidiums, and here we have popcorn orchid, some desert rose, Spanish moss. We also call it hina hina here. This vendor has some beautiful anthuriums. Look at these colors. Really pretty. And this is the Maxillaria tenuifolia. I love these orchids for the smell. Smells like coconut. Amazing fragrance. And what do we have here? Hilo firecrackers. So we have some oncidiums over here. This is pretty. This is another cymbidium. Really, really cute. I love cymbidiums. I have several, but I haven't really had much luck getting them to flower. So here we have another vendor selling lots of phals. And they are nicely decorated with some air plants. Here we have some house plants. Different types of, I'm not familiar with these guys, so I'm gonna call them house plants, but not sure what the names are. I'm not seeing any tags. Several different types of dendrobiums. some cattleyas. So we have a nice variety available here at the show, guys. Lots of different, even citrus. You can buy citrus trees here. Look at that. With the fruit on there. So like I said, a lot of variety here today. Now I will take you guys to the displays. So this is the Ikebana display. Beautiful arrangements. Very, very pretty. They had this last year as well. Okay, so beautiful display here. These are really pretty. Hopefully Mr. Ken Ching can tell us a little bit more about these. And I almost missed this vendor. So this vendor right here is selling tropical plants. Beautiful heliconias, gingers, and a bunch of other. Oh, I like that one in the back. Look at that one. That is nice. If I had a big yard, I would be growing all these different types of ginger and heliconias. Bromeliads here. So Jonathan, would you like to fill in for Ken for now? And talk about our display?
Oh boy. Have we talked about it at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
So Jonathan is going to accompany me while we take a look at our Mililani Orchid Society display, because he and I were in charge of the display this year.
We sure were.
But we had a lot of help.
We had a lot of help. So many cooks in one kitchen.
Yes, we had a lot of help, but I think it came out really good.
Yes,
for
it
what
came
we
out
were trying to
exactly.
accomplish.
We were trying to accomplish orchid madness, and I would say this fits the bill.
I think so too. So the reason why we did Orchid Madness is because the Kunia Orchid show theme this year is
March
Madness.
And we all know that I don't care about basketball,
Yes.
but I do care about orchids.
So we, it was up to interpretation.
Yes.
Right? Here we go, Mr. Ken Ching, president of Kunia Orchid Society.
Thank you very much.
So I already showed them the vendors.
Very good.
Now we are gonna show everybody the displays, and we were explaining to my viewers
Yes.
that March Madness,
Yes.
you could interpret it however you want.
That is-
Not necessarily had to be
That is
basketball themed.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Mililani Orchid Society, our interpretation of it is
Orchid
Orchid Madness.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah.
We made a Mad Hatter Tea Party themed table.
Hawaiian style.
Obviously.
So that was our theme this year. So, would you like to tell us a little bit more about this year's show? What's different this year than last year? Because I read something about having more interactive, something to do with the keiki, and there's other things going on, right?
The big difference this year than last year is that this year we may have more rain. But other than that, this is the first year that we're going to have tours of the show with Brad Lau,
Okay.
who is a member, one of our members, and in charge of our plant commentaries. He will be taking 2 tours, one Friday afternoon, and the other one Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So they'll be walking through the displays, and he'll be able to point out the various types of orchids that are available and are included in the display. And most displays represent orchids that are grown here in the area. Oh, gotta be Oahu, because
Yes.
our societies come from Eva, they come from Honolulu, Aiea, and of course Central Oahu and Mililani.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a little different. The other thing is that normally we have hono keiki repotting,
Oh.
where the adults get to pot and hono and take it home. But this year we thought we would do keikis first. And if we have leftovers, then keikis up to or over 100 can participate.
Nice.
So we'll have about 60 Hono keiki that we can utilize
Okay.
and share with our
The
visitors.
community. Okay. So how do they participate? Do they need to sign up, or they just have to be here at that time when it's happening?
We'll probably have a sign up because we only can take roughly 60, but that's a lot of people.
Okay.
So we'll
first
have a
come, first
sign-up
serve
sheet.
then.
Yeah, and if we still have orchids, we'll keep on potting them until it's all exhausted.
Sounds good.
So almost
Pot
every,
until you
I would
drop.
say a lot of people that come that's interested will be able to take home a Hono keiki.
So hopefully they do not let the weather keep them away.
Don't let the weather stand in your
But
way.
in here it's very dry, so it's a matter
Yes,
of
yes.
arriving at Leiluhoa High School, the gymnasium, parking, get your umbrella, and then walk toward the gymnasium. But inside the gymnasium, it is very dry, and as you can see all around,
Very spacious too.
not all of our vendors have set up, but many orchids and plants are available for purchase.
Yes, I was showing them the different variety of plants, not just orchids we have. We have a
Yes.
tropical
Yes.
plants, and we have house plants and aeroids and lots of different stuff.
Yep. And
Something for everybody.
Yes, and for the keiki, one more item. We'll have tropical fish for sale.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we plan to have 3 different types
Okay.
of tropical fish. So if the keiki are not interested in the plants,
They can
we'll
get
have
some
in our
fish.
country store at a reasonable price. We'll have some tropical fish that they can purchase and take home and raise.
Nice. Okay. So I was telling people that if they buy a lot of plants, they can have it held at the, what is that area
We
called?
call that the holding area.
Okay.
We have tables and tables for, allowing people to shop.
Shop
without
till
having
you
to
drop.
hold on to plants. They can check it in there, and we'll give them a receipt. And when they're finished shopping, they can come in, produce their receipt, and pick up their
And no charge, right?
That's correct.
No charge.
For now.
What a service that we provide here.
Yeah. I think this is the biggest holding area
It is really
that
big.
I've seen on the islands. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Is there anything that you would like to share with our viewers? Anything you want them to know about the Kunia Orchid Society? Why they should join? How long you guys been around?
Well, I understand we're established in 1955.
Oh, long time.
Okay. I normally recommend people that are interested in orchids join an orchid society that's closest to them. Okay. We'd like them to join us, but our meetings are all held in the evening. So we're concerned about travel at night.
Yes.
So we encourage, and we've got to choose from. We've got Eva, we've got Honolulu, we've got Mililani. We also meet in Mililani. Most of our members really are from Mililani.
Yes.
Yeah, or they heard about us by word of mouth, and they came and joined us. Okay, what else? IAEA. We got IAEA also. So although we want members, new members, we welcome them. The other societies also
Need members.
will welcome them, and I recommend, because in the night travel can be a little dangerous.
Yes.
So I encourage people, although I may lose some members, but for their safety.
Yes. Or you can be like me and have membership at 3 societies.
I know that's a bit challenging, depending
It is.
on how young and energetic you are. For us older guys, one meeting a month is very
enough.
good.
And well, Kunia is a really good club to join. Very educational, and we have learned a lot, Jonathan and I.
Educational but
we
approachable.
try to have a speaker, an outside speaker, every month.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're looking for a club or society focused on orchid education, we may fit the bill.
Yes. So just in case anybody attends a show and they want to sign up,
Right.
can they sign up
Yeah,
as a member?
come, follow
Okay.
me. Okay, we're gonna have a big membership table. Okay. And last year, I think we signed up about 20 plus new members.
Okay. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
So
Hopefully
right
we can
behind
beat
our
that.
holding area is where the membership table is going to be. Right
Okay.
now, it's a dinner table for our judges, but this
Sorry.
area will be cleared, and we will have staff to assist them. On the other side table, we will have our plant doctor to answer questions they might have
Oh, nice.
regarding orchids. So we want to answer as many questions as they might have.
And how much is the membership fee?
The membership fee is $25 a month.
A month?
Nah, annual is $25. I always kid and tell people, it's like Wildlife Country Club, couple thousand, but no, it's very, very,
Very reasonable. Yes, $25 for the whole year.
Yep.
And
on many occasions, we have plants that are donated to us or plants that we purchase that the members on some occasions or on many occasions get to take home with them to raise.
yes, so that $25 definitely comes back to you in
Right.
orchids.
And that's why we have this show, so that we can take care of our business expenses, our rental, insurance, utilities, supplies, and putting on this show.
Which is probably the biggest on Oahu.
It is the biggest on the
Yes.
Oahu because we have this lovely gymnasium.
Yes.
Most of our other societies have a cafeteria to work with.
Yeah.
But here we have this very spacious gymnasium, lots of parking, just that we don't have covered parking due to the rain.
So bring
But
your umbrellas
bring
this
your
weekend,
umbrellas,
guys.
Bring your umbrellas. I'll try to get a trash can so that when you bring your umbrella, don't have to carry it around with you. Put them in the trash can. We'll mark them.
Good idea.
Name it, and when you on your way out, you can pick it up.
Okay, sounds good. So would you like to tell us a little bit about this year's Kunia display, since we are right in front of the display?
We've got a lot of plants in here, and I leave it up to our show chairman that's in charge of the displays, and we kind of emphasize throughout the year Hono orchids, because this time of the year they're supposed to bloom. But this year, because of the rain, I'm not sure. It's been cool, so I thought, that might help out. But many of our orchids, although you see many here, many Hono, but there's many more still at home in bud.
Yes.
Like this one here, in bud.
Like mine.
Okay, so that's why, but we do emphasize, because people come for the Hono, we're trying to encourage more of our vendors to offer Hono. Unfortunately, we don't have Common Owl anymore.
Yes.
He was a big Hono grower and reasonable prices, but we do have Hono here to purchase.
Yes, I
And
have some
everybody that
in
wants
my
to-
booth.
Yeah, every Keiki that wants to pot one can take a Hono home with them.
Nice. So bring your kids, guys.
Yeah.
Bring your
And
kids.
we'll also come on here. These two tables will be occupied by the state agricultural department.
Oh, okay.
They will kind of educate our community on what pests there are and how we can
Treat them.
exterminate them or keep them from expanding.
Okay. I know some people might be coming from outer islands, so they can probably ask questions regarding
Yes.
bringing those plants
Yep,
back.
or transporting them back and forth.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That is something good and helpful, because the big island, the Hilo Orchid Society, usually has Department of Ag.
Yes.
Since a lot of us from Oahu like to fly up there, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So we have something for everyone. And what else can I tell you? Oh, this, our theme this year is March Madness. And so the Honolulu Orchid Society they focus on the
Basketball.
basketball March Madness. Unfortunately, my team already lost in the
Oh.
first round, so they won't be going to the Sweet 16 or the Elite Eight or the Final Four. But here we have an example. We always try to have a theme for our shows so that people can plan their display
Around
that
it.
theme.
Yeah, I noticed that a couple of the vendors went with the basketball theme.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think everybody's display came out really nice. I think we have a nice
I think we have a very good display.
variety of
Yeah.
orchids.
Our only concern is that the weather may keep people from coming to see this wonderful display.
Hopefully not.
And offering.
Yeah, hopefully not. Do not let it discourage you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
We welcome you, and it's free.
It is free.
So I encourage everybody to come
And enjoy the beautiful
we have some people
displays.
from the plaza, from Mililani. They called me. They're gonna bring a handy van full of residents there to come
nice.
here. They wanna
Enjoy.
see the flowers again and the greenery.
Yes,
So
really pretty. Is there any orchid that you've seen here today that you want to show the viewers? Something special? Did you see anything
something
worth
special. Okay, come.
worth highlighting?
It's in the Kunia Orchid Society show, and it's this one right over here.
Oh,
It's called Ancelia africana, and the owner is Henry and Penny Haddle. I rarely see something like this. The Ancelias that I've seen in the past have been pretty much predominantly yellow, but as you notice,
this one is
it
spotted.
has a very distinct pattern, and this is, I've only seen this plant like 1 or 2 times. So this is an outstanding plant that I would encourage people, gotta see this one here, gotta see that one.
So a lot of the orchids that people are going to see on display are mostly orchids you don't find for sale, because a lot of these growers have been growing them for a very long time in their
Yes,
collection.
come, I'll show you one more. This is a cymbidium. Normally it grows better in cooler locations. And because I live in Mililani about 800 feet elevation,
You're able to bloom it.
I would encourage people that live in Wahiawa, Mililani they may want to
Grow some
cymbidiums.
cymbidiums. I love cymbidiums.
There's some warm ones that can grow mostly any place, but the cooler ones are the bigger ones, which I like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those
Very
two
pretty.
Yeah. I really like the big ones that you see in the forest.
Yes.
Normally they come from either Hilo or I'm guessing mainland because they need cool
Yeah.
areas. to
I
grow.
know there's a nursery, is it in Kamuela?
Yep, Kamuela.
That they are breeding
Orchid
them to grow
people,
more
that
in
is correct.
warm.
They welcome us whenever we go to Hilo and share their experience and their orchids with us.
I definitely want to visit their nursery one day, hopefully.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, there's many different types. Oh, come, I'll show you one more. Okay, this is another orchid.
Oh.
Looks like the candy corn. Yeah, the flower is like a candy corn.
Tiny orange flowers.
And this one here is a bubbled phylum. Looks like there's a Medusa heritage in here. So, it has that Medusa look to it.
And this is
Unusual.
another one that you...
Normally you do not see it at any store.
So how old is that one? Would you say?
I would say this one here, I probably purchased it maybe about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And it just keeps on. And that's why it looks so bust up.
That's okay. It's flowering, so it
yeah,
must
it's
be
flowering,
happy.
a lot of flowers. Yeah.
So the mount is only on the top. There's nothing on
That
the
is
bottom.
correct.
It's just...
There's just nothing. Yeah.
So would
just
you say
hanging.
once they kind of get established and more mature, they can pretty much just grow without anything?
That is correct. Yeah.
And here we have Amethystoglossum.
Yes, that's correct.
This one, this
This
type of orchid won Best in Show 2 years
That is
ago.
correct. And this
Penny
one
and
here
Henry.
has been growing was grown in Mililani.
Oh,
so
nice.
very cool area. The one that won the best in show about 2 years ago was grown in Waianae. So
Very
two
hot.
really different climates.
Yes.
Nobiles I really know for many different color patterns, but they're normally grown in the cooler areas like in Hilo and shipped down here. So when they arrive here, they kind of look like this. But when they bloom again, they may not be as profuse as these. Less flowers because little different climate.
Yes.
But Mililani, no, I found Mililani, no problem.
Yeah, you grew them really, really well.
Yeah,
Bloomed really nice.
yeah.
I can't get mine to bloom like that. And I live in a hot area, so
Yeah.
I know how it works. Sometimes you love the orchid, but if it doesn't do well in your climate,
Yes.
not much you can do about that.
Right. Now, one tip I like to give everybody, if you're not sure how to grow a certain orchid, if you got the name, that's all you need. I Google the name, and at the end, I include culture, and it tells me how to grow.
Yes.
How much light, how much water, fertilizing, media. So I cannot remember the many different types of orchids, but I can remember Google.
As long as you have the tag, right?
That's all you
As long as you have the tag.
Please keep the tag.
I know it's so easy to lose our tags, especially when we're having really bad weather and everything gets blown to the side and your
Yes.
tags go flying.
Yes. I recommend keeping the tag because in my opinion, the value of the orchid goes down like 75% without a tag.
Without the tag.
Without a tag. Now, most, like here, most orchid growers put their tag in the pot. Okay? I do it a little different. And I'm going to try to find one. One more time. Little bit. Can't take it out, but what I do is I tie my tag, the name, instead of just sticking in a pot, I attach it to the pot.
Oh, to
So
the
I
pot
drill a
itself.
little hole in the plastic pot, put a little tie, and so that I won't lose it.
That's
and
a
if
good
you have
idea.
children or grandchildren, they're not going to pull it out and give it to grandma and grandpa and say, "Oh, look what I got
Yes,
for you."
that's so true.
Yeah.
Good advice, guys.
Yeah.
You heard it straight from the man himself, Mr. Ken Ching, president of the
With little
Kunia Orchid
experience,
Society.
yeah.
Well, thank you for taking us
You're
around.
welcome.
Hopefully we have a successful
I
show.
hope so.
There's a lot of
Welcome everybody to come, and I'll be here. If I could be of any assistance, please.
there's a
ask
lot of
what I
work
can.
that goes
Yeah.
into these shows.
But thank you for sharing this information with the public.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right, everybody.
Okay.
So I'm going to take everybody around one more time to the displays. We will see Mr. Ken Ching tomorrow. Bright and early, guys. I will be here bright and early. So let me show you guys the displays before I end this video because I need to get going. I've been here all day and I need to come back early tomorrow morning because like I said, I am a vendor. So here we have the Eva Orchid Society display and they did play off of the basketball theme, March Madness theme. Beautiful Dendrobium Midnight. My friend Nelson from Nature Nell just showed his Dendrobium Midnight in his video recently, and he had a lot of beautiful blooms as well. And this comes from S&W Orchid Nursery in Waianae, and I'm not sure if they have any more, but you guys can contact Jeremy if you're interested. I know he has several orchids here on display, so I'll show you guys some of those other orchids as well. You guys can contact them if you see anything that you like. Check out this Cattleya. Oh my goodness, these flowers are humongous. They are huge, guys. So pretty. Moving right along, we have some beautiful Phalaenopsis. This cute epi. Let's see, what else do we have? I see some Paphiopedilums and Dendrobiums. Beautiful peach Dendrobium, guys. Look at this color. Gorgeous. So they are doing judging right now. So right now they're not judging this display, but I probably won't be able to show you guys that one just yet. The cool thing about this display is that they have orchids on the backside as well. Look at this beautiful Hawaiian Prominence America. I didn't even need to look at the name tag because this one I know by heart. I absolutely love this orchid. Unfortunately, mine died, so I am trying to locate another one. Such a beautiful color. And I think this one is Tropical Trick. Yep, it is. Tropical Trick. So many pretty orchids here today, guys. Here we have beautiful Halo Ablaze. I love this orchid as well, so pretty. Here we have some Paphiopedilums. I really think these are adorable, but they do not do well in my care, so I don't grow any of them. I tried a few times, they did not survive, so now I just admire them whenever I see them. I think this is a, no, I thought this was a why not, but no, this is a Nobile type Golden Wave. Really pretty. Yep, it smells like chocolate. Oncidium hybrid. Looks like a Sherry baby. This is super cute, guys. Tiny flowers. So judging is happening right now. Let's see, where can I take you guys? I can take you to this side. So this is the Eva Orchid Society table display. We only have 2 table displays at this year's show. I think, oh, it is. It is the Dendrobium 49er. Again, this is another orchid that I had and no longer have. Such a beautiful orchid. I need to get another one. So pretty. This is something unusual. Look at this, guys. Look at how tiny these flowers are. Hopefully you guys are able to see this because the lighting in here does not seem to be working well with my recording. Ooh, I just noticed this. Wow, I want this. Look at this, guys. These flared petals. Oh, this is another one of Jan's orchids. Here's something cool. Never seen this orchid before, guys. This is really pretty. You see a lot of unique, unusual orchids in the displays. Things that you don't usually find for sale. So I always recommend when you guys come to these shows, check out the displays because you're gonna see really nice orchids. Unfortunately, they're probably not gonna be something that you can purchase, but it's still nice to be able to admire them. So here we have the Mililani Orchid Club table display. And we have a variety of orchids, a lot. It's like an orchid explosion. We had so many members participate and bring in orchids this year that we didn't really have room for any foliage plants. We didn't really need it. Look at this Rinco stylus. So pretty. And look at this. This is another one brought in by S&W Orchids. And Mr. Ken Ching was showing us an African orchid. Well, here is another African orchid. Once again, brought in by S&W Orchids, guys. Look at how many spikes are on this plant. It is full of spikes. And I believe this is another Dendrobium Midnight right here. Yes, it is. Brought in by S&W. Beautiful deep purple color. Here is one of mine that I brought in. This is a Imperial Topaz. Beautiful purple and white. And this has been in bloom for a really long time, guys. So I am coming up on an hour soon. Hopefully I can get through this really quick. Here's something unusual. And sure enough, this is one of Jonathan's. Really nice. I'm wondering if it's fragrant, but I don't think I can get in there to smell it. I think this is a path. I thought it was a frag, but no, this is, I can't remember what Doug DeMoss told me about how to differentiate between a path and a frag. I can't remember what he said. I think it had something to do with the shape of the leaves. Sorry, Doug. If you're watching, I apologize for not remembering. It's just that I don't have paths or frags, so I don't deal with them all the time. But like I said, I do admire them, guys. Really, really cool. This one was brought in by Denise. And they do, her and her daughter Stacy do an amazing job at growing these Paphiopedilums. Super cute. This is a Kyoguchi Happy Field, and I have several of these available for purchase. Beautiful cluster of flowers. Check out this Eclandii. Supposed to be highly fragrant. Here we have some miniatures brought in by Jonathan. Oh, look at this. Look at how cute this is. Dendrobium tetragonum. I had some of these for sale, but I sold them all. Look at how cool these flowers are. Lots of cool orchids. Ooh, look at this spotted cattleya. Gorgeous. There is so much to look at. Here's another one of my orchids that I brought in. This one is a Laelia anceps. And I got this a few months ago when I went to visit the Big Island, and I purchased this from Orchid Eros. That's the tag right there, guys. Beautiful. It actually had 4 spikes. Unfortunately, 1 spike broke during travel, but I have 3 spikes left. 2 have bloomed. 1 is still in bud, but I'm just happy to be able to bring it here today to share it with everyone. Here's another orchid from S&W Orchids, Banana Royal. And here we have a species brought in by S&W. I'm not sure where the tag is. Must be in here somewhere. Anyways, I believe this won Best Species last year. We have several Honohonos in our display as well. and some beautiful Phalaenopsis. And check out this Spectabile, guys. Such a cool flower. Okay, what else is there that I haven't yet showed you guys? I think I didn't give you guys a really good look at the Honolulu Orchid Society floor display, even though Ken did show us a little bit. Let me give you guys a little closer look. So this is another club that decided to go with the basketball match, March Madness theme. And they have two really large specimen-sized plants, one on each side. Check out this path. And this was brought in by none other than Doug DeMoss. Doug grows beautiful Paphiopedilums, and I've done, sorry guys, something caught my eye. I'm gonna have to show you guys that. But anyways, he grows, I've done 2 videos, I believe, at his nursery, and a few videos of him giving educational talks at some of the societies. So go and check out my videos, and Doug is super knowledgeable. You can learn a lot from him. So this is what caught my eye, guys. Look at this. It looks almost like a chocolate brown. This is such a pretty flower. I absolutely love this. What is it? Oh, it is a Cortagera brought in by Jed Smith. This is absolutely beautiful, guys. We have some beautiful Paphiopedilums here. Cerulean Cattleyas, beautiful color. A few Honohonos back there. Bulbophyllum. This is brought in by Doug DeMoss as well. Vanda Luzonica. Warrens, really pretty. All right, guys, I think that is it because I have just passed the 1 hour mark and I need to get going because I have a long drive home. But this video was basically just to show you guys a little bit about what we have here at this year's Kunia Orchid Society Orchid Show and Plant Sale. Hopefully you guys are able to make it down. For those of you who do not live on Oahu, I hope you enjoyed getting to see a little bit of what we have here in Hawaii. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Until next time, everyone, remember to always live aloha.